Hey there, listeners. Welcome back to Meshkat English House. I'm Emma, and today we're starting a new 5-part series all about learning English in one of the most practical places, the supermarket.
That's right. I'm Jack, and if you're looking to improve your English in a real, everyday setting, the supermarket is the perfect classroom. You've got signs, conversations, product names, and even machines all full of useful English.
And today, we're bringing you episode 1, which focuses on 2 important tips: reading labels and making your shopping list in English. One of the easiest ways to build your vocabulary at the supermarket is by reading product labels and packaging. You'll be surprised how many new words you can find just by picking up a box or a bottle and reading what's written on it. Labels often include helpful descriptions like low-fat, gluten-free, organic, or made with natural ingredients. These phrases are great for learning adjectives and food-related expressions that we actually use in everyday English.
Exactly. And don't just read the front of the package, look at the back, too. There's usually a list of ingredients, cooking instructions, and sometimes even health information. For example, a frozen pizza box might say something like, preheat oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Bake for 18 to 22 minutes until crust is golden brown. That's full of useful words and phrases that you'll hear outside the supermarket too. If you make a habit of reading packages carefully, you'll start to recognize patterns.
I also recommend paying attention to portion sizes and measurements. Words like serving size, calories per serving, or net weight are commonly used in English-speaking countries and can really help you understand how food is discussed in both casual and formal situations. This is especially useful if you ever travel or live abroad. Knowing how to interpret packaging helps you make healthier and more informed decisions. And the best part? You're learning without even sitting down to study.
And don't forget the visuals. Many packages use symbols or icons along with words, like a heart symbol next to heart healthy or a leaf next to eco-friendly. These combinations help you connect images with vocabulary. You can even take a picture of the label and review the words at home later. It's all about turning everyday moments into language learning opportunities. Just by reading packaging while you shop, you're giving yourself a free, hands-on English lesson. Creating your shopping list in English is a great way to build vocabulary before you even leave the house. Instead of writing down your items in your native language, try to think of their English equivalents. For example, instead of writing paella, write onion. Instead of rogan, write cooking oil. It might take a little longer at first, but it helps train your brain to make those connections naturally. You can even organize your list by category: vegetables, dairy, meat, bakery, etc.
Yes. And don't worry if you're not sure about the English name for something. This is where a dictionary or a translation app can really help. Use it to look up any words you don't know and write them down in your notebook or on your phone. The act of looking it up, writing it, and then seeing the item in the store will help cement the word in your memory. Plus, it's a great way to create your own personalized vocabulary list based on the foods and products you actually use.
You can also make the activity more fun by using English adjectives or phrases to describe what you want. Instead of just bread, you can write whole wheat bread or freshly baked bread. These little phrases are useful when speaking to others. Imagine asking someone, "Excuse me, do you have whole wheat bread?" It's a small difference, but it sounds more natural and confident. The more specific your list is, the more vocabulary you're actively practicing.
That's a great point. You can even challenge yourself by writing full sentences on your list. For example, I need to buy some fresh vegetables for salad, or don't forget the eggs for tomorrow's breakfast. This turns your list into a mini English writing practice. It might seem like extra work, but if you do it regularly, you'll be amazed at how quickly your vocabulary and sentence structure improve, just from doing something as simple as planning a trip to the store. Asking store employees for help is a great way to practice real-life English. You don't have to use complicated sentences, just a polite question like, "Excuse me, where is the rice?" Or "Can you help me find the milk?" is enough to start a short conversation. These little moments of speaking can really boost your confidence because you're using English for a real purpose. It also gives you a chance to practice polite forms like please and thank you, which are very important.
And even if you're nervous or not sure your sentence is perfect, go for it anyway. Most staff are used to helping people from different language backgrounds, and they'll be patient. Start with just 1 or 2 questions each visit. Over time, you'll become more comfortable with common phrases. You can also prepare at home. Write down 3 questions you might need, like do you sell fresh herbs? Or is this item on sale? Practice saying them out loud before you go. That way, when the moment comes.
Sometimes the best way to learn is by doing. Even if you make mistakes, you'll still remember the experience and improve next time. Try not to overthink it, just smile and speak. You can also watch how other shoppers talk to staff and pick up useful sentence patterns. Many people use short, clear phrases like, "Do you have any more bananas?" Or "I'm looking for cheese." These are great models to copy when it's your turn to speak.
It also helps to be polite and direct. Start with excuse me and end with thank you. English relies a lot on these small phrases to sound respectful. If you keep using them regularly, they'll become automatic. And you'll see, it feels great when you successfully communicate in English and get what you need. Supermarkets are full of language, not just written, but spoken too. Pay attention to announcements over the speaker system. You might hear things like, "Attention shoppers, fresh bread is now available in aisle 4, or we have a special deal on strawberries today." These announcements help you get used to listening to English in a real-world setting, especially with background noise and different accents. You can also guess meanings based on tone and key words.
Yes. And while you're shopping, listen to people around you. You'll hear families talking, someone asking for directions, or even a child asking a parent for candy. These short conversations are natural, unscripted English, and they're full of useful expressions. You might hear things like, "Did you get the eggs?" Or "Let's go back, I forgot the juice." These are exactly the kinds of phrases you can start using in your own conversations.
This is like real-time listening practice, and it trains your brain to understand English at natural speed. You don't have to understand every word, just focus on the overall idea and pick out useful phrases. Try to repeat them silently in your head, or write them down when you get home. The more you listen, the easier it becomes to understand different speaking styles.
It's like building a listening muscle. Every time you hear someone say something, you're helping your ears and brain work together to make meaning. Just be respectful and don't stare or make people uncomfortable. You're there to shop, not spy, but even casual listening can teach you a lot. If you shop at a supermarket that uses self-checkout machines, that's a great place to learn some modern, real-world English. These machines use phrases like scan your item, insert payment, or remove your bag. You get to see and hear the language while doing a task, which helps you remember it better. The repetition is also helpful. Every time you scan an item, you'll hear and see the same instructions, which builds familiarity.
Even the receipt you get at the end is full of useful vocabulary. Look at the words subtotal, tax, discount, loyalty card, total amount. These are common in many areas of life, not just in stores. Understanding how receipts work helps you become more confident when managing money in English-speaking places. It also teaches you formal vocabulary you won't usually find in casual conversations or language apps.
And because these machines often use both audio and visual prompts, they support different learning styles. You're seeing the words, hearing the commands, and physically doing the action. That's a full learning experience. If you're unsure about any word, just take a photo or screenshot and check it later. The goal is to stay curious and keep learning, even from small moments.
One more bonus, you're learning independently. You're not relying on anyone to teach you, you're teaching yourself. And that kind of learning sticks. Every time you use the machine or read a receipt, remind yourself, I'm learning real English. That mindset makes a big difference.
And that's a wrap on our complete 5-episode journey through the supermarket. Whether you're reading a cereal box or asking for help finding onions, we hope you've seen how valuable the supermarket can be as a place to practice and improve your English.
Yes, and the best part is none of these tips require extra time or money. You're already shopping, so why not turn that time into a language learning opportunity? Use the signs, conversations, lists, and even receipts to your advantage.
We believe the best way to learn a language is by connecting it to real life. That's what this series has been all about. So next time you head to the store, remember, you're not just buying groceries. You're also building your English step by step.
Thanks for being part of the Meshkat English House Podcast. If you found this series helpful, don't forget to follow us, rate the show, and share it with friends who are also learning English.
We'll be back soon with more fun and useful episodes to help you learn English naturally and confidently. Until then, happy shopping and happy speaking.
See you next time.